Day I'm hustling, 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 hustling,
It's your
hustling,
boy,
hustling,
Ski.
hustling, 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 hustling. Every
Welcome back to the Matrix. You're not just in the Matrix, you are the Matrix. How's it feel, Neo? Oh. Today, we got ourselves a banger daily market news and analysis. What is up? What is up? How's everyone feeling out of 10? Let me know in the chat. What is up? What is up? What is up? Let's take a look at the markets. We'll let everyone kind of pile in. Happy Halloween, everyone. Happy Halloween. To Mars we go, to Jupiter and beyond. All right. Bro. TikTok gave me a restriction. It's just TikTok. Bro, it's just a fog machine. I'm not actually in a spaceship. I promise, big brother. I promise, big brother. Says, what am I looking at? Right now we're looking at the Bitcoin chart. We're going to get into the charts. We're going to get into you guys' questions. All that and more, but make sure you guys are spamming that like button, hitting that share so other people can spam the like button. Houston, we have a problem. All right, right now, as of the time of recording the video, Bitcoin is sitting at, we're sitting at $70,100. In my opinion, people are freaking out. So let's just listen. When we're pumping, I'm going to high five and I'm going to pump the brakes a little bit. And when we're having pullbacks, I will be the voice of reason. Outstanding. That's right. Outstanding indeed. And today I'm going to be the voice of reason and explain to you what has happened and why. So let's start with it from a technical perspective, and then we're going to get into the fundamental reason why. Who came here from the commercial that just aired? Let me know what you guys thought about that. All right, so from the technical perspective, what we've had right here, you know, we've been talking about this for a while. Whoops, did not mean to do that. That's okay. But we've been in the same exact range, sideways and boring. We've basically been in the same trading range for 246 days now, going on almost a year. Almost a year. But most of this range, until about September, most of this range was actually a downtrend slightly. So we were having lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, all the way down. And then we were having lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, until that fateful day, August 24th. That was the spring of Wyckoff reaccumulation, in my opinion. And then we had our first higher low in September 7th. We had a higher high. September 27th, we had another higher low. October 9th, we had another higher high. October 21st. Then on October... What day is this? Mike. What day is it, Mike? Then we had another higher high, October 29th. Okay? Now, but what I want to show you is not only have we broken out from this downtrend, but now we're in a parallel trend to the upside, which is beautiful. But one thing that I want to zoom in and really show you, this is the most common move that exists in every single chart, and that is a breakout As you can see, we were up, a breakout, and a back test of the parallel channel, hopefully as support. That is what I see. That's what I see it as support. So that is the technicals on what is happening with Bitcoin right now. This to me is just a breakout back test. We've talked about this until we're blue in the face. But the truth of the matter is, so October slightly underperformed. We were down. The average return on investment for October is 29.6. We closed about 20% to the upside. And there's still technically time in October. But the average return for November is 40.1%. 40.1%. Irish Dano, thank you for the galaxy, bro. I appreciate you.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Okay, to put that in perspective, that is approximately 5 years of stock market gains. 5 whole entire years of stock market gains. That is the average return with over a decade of data for Bitcoin. Tomorrow we enter into November. So I'm very confident that based off of where we are at in the charts, based off of where we are at in the TA, the fundamentals, that this is what this is a breakout and a back test. Now let's talk about what happened on the bigger scale. And that is approximately $1 trillion got wiped out from the stock market. And all this is, again, in my opinion, is a breakout and a backtest. Because look at where we were backtesting to. And now there's a gap to the upside. Where are we backtesting to? The prior support. He says, can't get to Jupiter without going through the galaxy. Ain't that the truth? Thank you for the rose, bro. I appreciate you.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Crypto looks like a sloth machine. Unpredictable. Unpredictable by whom? Unpredictable by whom? Not by me. Not by me. Because let's take a stroll down memory lane. 6 months before FTX happened, I said that November 8th, 2022 would be the bottom. On the day, 6 months prior to that, video evidence documented, I had my eye on November, the eclipse of November, which was November 8th, 2022. I was one of the only crypto creators that was bullish back in 2022. In fact, I was so bullish, I said I would shave my head if we went lower than $15,000. We never went a second lower than when FTX went to zero. Fast forward, Silicon Valley Bank went to zero. Everyone was maximum fear. I told you so. We're going to 10K. We're going to 12K. But I came out and I said I would shave my head and my face if we went below $20,000. We never went a candle lower than that moment. And then the war in Israel kicked off. And everyone said, this is it for real, for real, for real. We're going to 10K. We're going to 12K because the World War III is starting and we're cooked. Bitcoin cannot survive World War III. We're cooked. We're going to 10K. I promise this time, bro. And I came out and I said at this moment, video evidence documented that I would shave my head, I would shave my face and my cat if we went lower than 25,000. Not only did I say lower than 25,000, but I also said by the end of the year, we would get to 40. Well, I said 38,000. We got to 48,000. Or I would shave my head, my face, my beard, and my cat. The cat part was a joke. I would never do that. Okay. Every single step of the way. Mount Gox was selling the big bad boogeyman. I told you that this was a local bottom. Video evidence. There's a video out there. Do me a favor. Go back to Friday, July 24th, and go look up your boy Ski and look up what did I make a video about the July 24th, 2024. Same thing. The Japan rate cuts. I said that this was a local bottom. Confirmed. Here is why. Maximum fear, maximum pain. Every single crypto creator said, the bull run's over, bro. I promise you this time. Trust me. Trust me. And now at about 55K, I have made another bet that Bitcoin must reach 80K at some point in time at 55K, not at 70K. Not at 70K. No. 55K, I made my final bet, and that is that Bitcoin will reach $80,000 before Christmas, by Christmas. Or I will shave my beard and get a full body wax. So that is, so when you say unpredictable, by whom, my brethren? By whom, my brethren? Who is it unpredictable for? In my opinion, it's the most predictable thing. All right. What do you think we're going to top out at early 2025? All right, I'm going to tell you the actual thing that's going to happen, and then I'm going to tell you what I think you're asking me. You're asking me when is the month that I think that's going to happen. I will get to that in just a minute. But the truth is, we will top out when Google Trends is roaring to the upside. So if you go to Google Trends, type in crypto past 5 years, because that's all the data. When this starts making highs, taking out these peaks right here, that means the top is in. Most likely it's going to be an all-time high. That would mean that the top is in, because here's the deal. Retail investors consistently over the last 100 years on every single asset buy the top without fail and sell the bottom. On my mama, on my hood. That is indicator number one that the top is in. Indicator number two is if you go on your handy dandy notebook, aka your cellular device, and you type in top free apps. And if you go by rankings, top free apps, and Coinbase pops up in the top 10, the bull market is over. If at any point in time, by the way, none of these things are even close to happening. If at any point in time, you go on the total market cap, aka every single dollar that is invested into cryptocurrency is above $8 trillion, the total market cap, the bull run is over. If Bitcoin gets above $207,000, the bull run is over. Okay? Those are what will actually tell us that it's over. What is going to tell us, what you're asking me is what month do I predict? I don't care, first of all. Let me say time is the least important factor. But I'll give you my prediction anyways. My prediction is April of 25 or November of 25. Nice commercial for Solnic. It needs more cowbells. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I'm teaching my 10-year-old daughter about crypto and she loves it. Let's go, bro. That is what generational wealth is right there. That's what it looks like. It's not really about the money. It's about the knowledge. The knowledge is generational wealth. 3 generations after the Vanderbilts died, you had your first broke Vanderbilt. The Rockefellers still control everything to this day because money is not the thing that is generational. It is the knowledge. I love that. I love that. Bitcoin is king says, what up, Rocket Man? Solnic holding strong. That's right. 200% returns on Solnic in 6 months. Beautiful. I am witness to your price targets. You are spot on. Salute to you. I salute the divinity in all of you. Will Bitcoin lower than 68K? It is technically possible that Bitcoin does anything as long as 65 is the bottom right here. Everything is in play, but I don't think it's going to. I'm not betting that it's going to, but it doesn't break anything if it does. It does not break anything. When Bitcoin broke 70K the other day, Coinbase app was $482 in the App Store. We are early. That's right. Me, myself, and I. Says Jaboyski is one of the top traders in the space. I only follow him and Max from because BTC. Thanks for the gifts, guys. Joey, thanks for the roses, bro.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
December predictions for Bitcoin. Bitcoin must be above $80,000 at one point in time before Christmas, or I will shave my beard and get a full body wax. That is my prediction. It will be above $80,000 by Christmas. Where can you see the Solna commercial? You can see it on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. Not Twitch. Sorry. Let's show everyone. Has anyone seen what price should we take profit? My wife wants to know where her Solnic money is. Jessica, your Solnic money is doing fantastic. And I know Kali XC has been in this game for a while. Says, I only follow you for Bitcoin targets. Full body wax. Ouch. It ain't happening, fam. Here's the secret. I bet 80K because I actually think it's going to 90 or 100K. I wouldn't have bet 80K if I thought that that's where we're going, because here's the deal. I'm quite fond of my beard. I'm quite fond of not having a full body wax, okay? I'm quite fond of it. Shiba will 10x from here. 5 to 10x from here. Vanilla Gorilla says, I'm getting killed attempting to trade Forex. Any advice? I don't think it's a sustainable way to trade. I think Wyckoff is a sustainable way to trade. You're the GOAT. I've learned so much. Thank you. That's why I do what I do. Here's the deal, guys. I don't want to be anybody's hero. I don't want to be anybody's savior. That's not why I'm here. I want to empower you to be your own hero. I want to equip you with the tools and the knowledge to analyze and make decisions for yourself. And if you want to come here and hang out with me along the way, then great. But ultimately, I want to empower each and every one of you guys. Realistic estimate by the end of the year, 80K. Heard of Calvin Hill? I've heard of him. Been a godsend, bro. What's your thoughts on Mimikyu meme coin? Is it good? I don't have any thoughts. I can look at the charts. What's your most undervalued coin at each market cap? Most undervalued at micro, Solnic. That's Atomic. Most undervalued at micro, Saucer Swap. Most undervalued at medium, either Flux or LCX. Most undervalued at large, VET. Will Brett cost $1? What is the supply on Brett? Thoughts on Land Wolf on Sol? I think it's a decent value here. And you guys know I wasn't a fan of the charts back in June. So that is another example of I don't make decisions based off of my emotions, what I feel. I make decisions based off of data, charts, logic, and reason. And if I get new data, charts, logic, and reason, I will change my opinions. You think it can do a 30x? What can do a 30x? EOS price prediction. EOS has a bit of inflation, if I'm not mistaken, and by a bit I mean a lot. Did I miss anybody? XRP $5 to $14. You think we hit 140K in 2025? Yes, I do. 138K is my medium case scenario for Bitcoin. My bull case scenario is $207,000. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Someone said yikes. What are you saying yikes about, brother? Make sure I didn't miss nobody on the Solnic account. Make sure you guys are spamming that like button, hitting that share, so other people can spam the like button, hit the share. Let's get this party started, y'all. Hit me with your crypto questions. Or 207K. Yeah, 207,000. I have two targets. My medium case scenario is $138,000 for Bitcoin. My bull case scenario, by the end of the bull run, realistically probably 2025, is $207,000. Do you have any drops? Do I have any drops? What do you mean, drops? Can you see my question? Yeah. What's your question, bro? Can Caspa get to $10? Not this bull run. Ethereum should be good to 10,000 or 6,000. 7,000 is my target for Ethereum. Any good coin to trade futures? With 25x, I don't go above 20x, brother. I don't go above 20x, brethren. Listen, 3 things will mess up any good man. All right? The 3 things. They're a lot of fun. Each of these things are a great time. A lot of fun. The 3 things are leverage, liquor, and ladies. Too much of anything will wreck any good man. All right? All right, Cardano, $8 to $10. Thoughts? My target for Cardano is $6 to $8. Would you please make a quick analysis on what EFSH? Do you think it's a good time to do Bitcoin futures? I'm probably going to open up a small trade on Bitcoin. Yeah. How high can Caspa go? This bull run probably about $2 to $5. What's the move for Bitcoin? All right, let's do it. There's a lot more people in the chat right now than when we started the live stream. So let's recap on Bitcoin, where we're at, where I think we're going, and why. Okay. So where are we at right now? As of the time of recording, we're at $69,999.99. Okay. But what has happened for 254 days? We have been trading in the same exact range. Okay. This little box is where we have been for 254 days. Now, most of this, for about 6 months, we were on a downtrend. But we reversed that. The climax of the downtrend was August 5th, 2024. So before that, we had lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, lower lows. That was the climax right here. And then we had a higher low, and then we had a higher high. Then we had another higher low. Then we had another higher high. Okay? Now, what I really like as to where we're at, we've now been in a parallel channel to the upside, and it has been a breakout back test of the prior range. Now, we've talked about this chart until we are blue in the face, but I'm going to talk about it until I'm purple. All right? The average return on investment for October is 29.6%. We just missed that. I think we've done about 20%. There's still time, but we've done about 20% in October. That, for perspective, is about 2 to 3 years of stock market gains. And then November is the best performing month with over a decade of data for Bitcoin. The average return is 40.1. So the fact that we are structurally where we're at, we have history on our side. We have the Bitcoin halving history on our side. What is that about? What is he talking about? The Bitcoin halving? Well, every 4 years, I can see anything you're doing. Okay. Every 4 years, Bitcoin's inflation gets cut in half, which is part of the reason what makes it so awesome. But there is a misconception about the halving. And that is, halving equals rocket ship, rocket man, let's go tomorrow, right now. And that's not true. Okay? We have lots of data to back this. Because I don't make any of my opinions. By the way, this song is not it. Sorry about that. All right, we have lots of data. So here's the halving in 2020. How many days until we made a new all-time high from 2020 halving? Well, spoiler, it was about 180 days. 195 days before we double topped, and 220 days before we actually took out the all-time high from the halving. Okay, where are we at right now? 2020 halving. Whoopsies. Where are we at right now? Well, I'll tell you. 180 days until we make a new all-time high. Technically, we're trading on top of the all-time high. We're at 187 days. And 210 days puts us into November. Surprise, surprise. The most bullish time. People keep telling me it's different this time. It's different this time. It's different this time. Bro, trust me. In what way? In what way? Let's look at the weekly. If it will show me. Look at the weekly chart. This is beautiful. Or not the weekly. I meant to do the monthly, but the weekly looks great too. Look at the monthly. This is the prior 2021 all-time high. All right, did we go to 69K? Yes, we did. But where is the body of that? 60K. So what have we done? We have broken out of this range, and we are trading on the prior, what was the ceiling, what was resistance, what we couldn't get through before is now support, or it's the floor where we are residing. All right, we are trading body candles on top of the prior all-time high. This is beautiful, because what this means to me is we are formulating the 2026 bottom, because that would mean that we would have to get through not only all of this month of trading, but these months as well. It ain't happening. It ain't happening, fam. You forgot to say listening to YouTubers makes you wreck. That's right. That is true. Listen to all, but only trust yourself. Listen to all, but only trust yourself. All right, let's so there you go. There's the recap on Bitcoin, where I think that we're going. Thoughts on Kaspa. What's your take on Turbo? Turbo's okay. Let's look at Turbo. I don't love Turbo's chart, actually. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. Would you back Link or ADA for ROI? Probably ADA, because I think Link has a little bit of inflation, not crazy. So Turbo got into price discovery and got rejected pretty clean. Now, what could potentially be happening, which is wearisome to me, this could be a macro distribution. Because what I don't like about Turbo, for me personally, I'm just not touching Turbo. Now, I promise you a few days ago, or a few weeks ago, what is this, October 15th, I said to take profit on Turbo. Now, it doesn't need to go all the way down here. It could bottom here again. But what I am concerned about from Turbo is this ginormous gap in the market. All right? Gaps have a way of getting filled. And when everyone wants a straight line up, right? Everyone's up only. Straight line up, baby. Let's do it. But the problem with that is, when you go straight line up, you create a gap in the market, and gaps have a way of filling themselves out. And in my opinion, for Turbo, sooner or later, that is going to happen. So I don't love Turbo. Me, myself, and I, thank you for the $1.99 donation, my brethren.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Can you look at swag on ETH? I got you. Besides Sonic, what's a good meme coin for great ROI? I like Hehe. Hehe's probably the only sub 10 million market cap that I can put my name on. Considering I need to do some more homework, but considering a couple others, but Hehe's right now is only one. Okay, swag. Looks like it's breaking out. This chart was pretty good. So you had your parabolic rise, your distribution, your markdown, your reaccumulation, your sign of strength, your back test of the prior range. Chef's kiss, okay? And then after that, what do we talk about until we're blue in the face? Mark up. That's what it looks like it's working on. Now it's nearing the end though. So what are the ROI percentage? We got about a 1.5x, as high as a 2.25x. But I mean, this was a great setup. This had the exact setup that I look for. This is the only setup that I look for. I look for it over and over and over and over again, and it gave it to us one more time. Brother, can you look at Moonwell and fill the gap with the rest of the market? 2025 price prediction for Jasmy. Jasmy has a F load of inflation. My price prediction for Jasmy is 10 to 12 cents for 2025. All right, let's look up, what was it, Moonwell? Please look at SUI. I made a video about SUI, but generally, the market cap is working on distribution, in my opinion. Generally. Jasmy price prediction for Bitcoin. Oh, January. I think we'll be above 80K. How low is LCX going? Not much lower. Moonwell. That was the one I was looking at. KJ, thanks for the tiny, bro. I appreciate you.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Is XCH dead? I don't think so. It's an accumulation. People confuse accumulation for being dead. Thoughts on FWOG? I don't have any thoughts on it. I could look at it. XRP, $5 to $14. This one doesn't have enough chart. Let's see if we can find another one. Yeah, this is like, looks like it's working on distribution, in my opinion. But it had the same setup that we're looking for. So you want to find stuff that doesn't look like this, but you want to find stuff that looks like this. Mostly, right? This is my favorite setup. It says, your boy Ski, hey boss, what's up? Could you please check out Wolf on Solana? I got you. XRP, $5 to $14. What are your thoughts on Polygon? $9 is my prediction for Polygon. Is staking ETH for 2.1 APY good? No, it is not. That's less than what you can get from a savings account. I'm biased, but that's less than what you get from a savings account. All right, I am anti-ETH merger, but we beat that dead horse enough. Leroy Jenkins, what's up, bro? Near prediction, 5x from here. Thoughts on EOS? We'll look at that. Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of that. Listen, bro, 2.1% APY. Let me tell you what I was getting mining Ethereum. Like the real deal mining, not staking it and making Vitalik rich. Here's what I was getting back in 2021. I was making almost 10 grand a month mining Ethereum with a $50,000 investment. That's what I was getting. So is 2.1% APY good? I don't know. What do you think? 2.1% APY off of $50,000, the same investment would have been worth what, like $200? Like, what is the math on that, bro? I don't know. Let's see. What's the math on that? I don't know. $1,000 a year divided by 12. $87 a month. Absolutely not. I was making almost 10 racks a month in 2021. You couldn't tell me nothing. Is $87 good? No. Is AVAX going to bounce back? Yes. AVAX has the exact same chart that I'm looking for. Any prediction for Chainlink? Chainlink $80 to $180. AVAX an 8 to 12x. Could you explain slippage? Slippage is what you're telling the exchange or the wallet that you're willing for the price to be a variable at a percentage. Like you're telling the exchange or the wallet, which they're using some sort of liquidity pool, a wallet is. You're telling them, I'm willing to get it at this price or this price. It's okay. Anything in here, just make the trade happen to these margins. He says, what's your thoughts on VeChain? I like VeChain. VeChain to me is one of the biggest undervalued blue chips. 69 cents is the parabolic, 40 cents. Happy new life for the brownies. When time allows, could you share your thoughts on Ponky on Sol, please and thank you. I got you. Ski should bail on Trog before the election. Yes, every single... I'm assuming that this is a political coin. I don't know. But every single political coin, I am out before the election. And I'm actively, aggressively exiting every pump right now. Big crowd tonight. Oh, yeah.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
You really think Chainlink can do 180? I think realistically about $80, but that's maximum parabolic. Okay, so Jack, that's a good question. When I tell you guys my predictions, I always give you like conservative and then I give you more aggressive. The aggressive is not what I'm telling you I think is going to happen. That is what I'm saying based off of charts and data is the maximum reasonable height. Okay? But my reasonable actual target is about $80. When are we going to get your boy oiled up, homie? Bro, pause. Wolf on Sol, we think it's dead. Yeah. All right, let's look at Wolf. I've had a couple people ask me about that. So 80 would be a smart number. Yeah, I would say so. All right, well, let's do Wolf and then we'll do Ponky. Make sure you guys are spamming that like button, hitting the share, so other people can spam the like button. Link versus Pyth. You still feel Link can have that sort of dominance? Yeah, I think I would, yes. I like how happy you are. The oiled up is just a joke. You don't mean it. I know. Have you researched Viat? Yeah. Favorite meme other than Solnick and hee. There is no second best. There is no second best. Listen, all meme coins are not created equal. Here's the deal. A lot of people are going to get euphoric. They're going to get high off of euphoria of being a winner from being in solid projects. And then you're going to think, well, they're all like this, right? No, wrong. Those predictions, $1. $8 to $12 or 8 to 12x for AVAX. Thoughts on Solana, $500. What'd you do with Cliff? Cliff's trick-or-treating. I just talked to Cliff earlier. He says, I just noticed your costume. We are the rocket. We are the fuel. We are the engineers. This is your captain speaking. Next stop, Jupiter. Let's go. All right, $6 to $8 for Cardano. No volume in altcoins. Yeah, someone was saying that at the bottom last time too. All All right, well, Wolf. XRP meme coins, do you like? I haven't gotten into that. I need to take a dive on that. I'll probably do some research this weekend. I haven't had time to look at it, though. Question about... What was your question, bro? Sorry, I got 7 chats open. What was your question, bro? Superverse. Too late to buy. All right, I'll look at Superverse. Sorry. Andy on ETH. Wrong Wolf. Wolf on Soul. Sorry, guys. My bad. Everyone tells me the other one's the wrong one. MPCS. Yeah, no, this is still an accumulation. It's going to be boring and painful until it gets out of accumulation. The next macro move for Wolf is your sign of strength. The huge caveat is, there's a big caveat. I don't know anything about this team, and this is a small market cap. This is a micro cap. So if they're not continuing, it's going to be hard to do stuff. But the chart doesn't look bad to me. This looks like a bottom is forming. This looks like accumulation. So that's the huge caveat I would say about that is, what is the team doing, right? Because that's a tiny, tiny market cap. You should go camping after the election. Duke on base is super undervalued now, 750K market cap. Backed by Joshua Jake. I did a review on Duke versus Solnick. I don't mind the chart on Duke. I think the same thing. It's working on accumulation. I don't like coins with a stupid amount of supply, though. That's just personally. Because price equals supply plus demand. It's hard to... If it has 420 trillion, to me, for me personally, I don't want any coins over $1 trillion in supply. But that is me. Can Solnick realistically hit 100 market cap? Yes, absolutely. Listen, the bet is, just like I have a bet with Solnick is my number one 100x meme coin. Number one. There is no second best. The Wolf on ETH, see? Every time I look at Wolf, everyone's like, no, that's the wrong one. I just need to do both of them next time. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. The bet is, just like I have a bet with Bitcoin, that Bitcoin must be above $80,000 before Christmas, or I will shave my luscious, beautiful beard and get a full body wax. I have the same bet with Solnick. Solnick must reach $75 million market cap before the bull run is over, or I will shave my beard and get a full body wax. That's the deal, Pickle. Cali XT, thanks for the lightning, bro. Cali XT, thanks for the give me the vote. Benny, thanks for the happy Monday. Bro's already in space. The BR guy, thank you for the ice cream cone, bro. I appreciate you.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Do you think there is better ROI coins that are fully... Yes, ideally you want coins that are fully circulating or close to it, because price equals supply plus demand. That's it. So if they're dumping supply on your head, it's going to be hard to overcome that. Andy on ETH or MAGA on ETH. MAGA on ETH, listen, all political coins I'm out of before the election. Not after, before. Before. Buy the rumor, sell the news. All right, let's look up Punky. So there you go. That's my, Paul, that's my answer to that. It minimum has to get to 75 or I have to shave my beard. And here's my promise to you. Whoops. Here's my promise to you. I'm thinking about Solnick too much. Here's my promise to you. I'm not going to promise to you that it's going to be sunshine and rainbows every single day up only. I'm not promising you that. I'm not promising you that it's going to be a straight line up only. I'm not promising you that there will never be pain. There will never be fear. I'm not promising you none of that. But what I am promising you is that I will show up every single day. I will grind my face off every single day. I am promising you, though, when we do have maximum fear, when we do have maximum pain, that I show up and I am the voice of reason. And when it's time to high five, I'm going to be there high fiving with you. I promise to work harder. There will not be a harder working crypto person in this space, second to none. I promise you that. I promise you that this isn't the last of the bull market. And that I will be pushing not only at the end of this bull market, but at the end of the next bull market. And I will continue to grow. I will continue to help people. I will continue to unlock to regular people what this game is all about. Add value to as many people as humanly, ethically possible. That's what I promise to you. What up, Big D? Been busy, sorry. Don't be sorry. It's all right, brother. I know how life is. All right, Punky. Punky. Okay, I like that this distributed at, pretty much at the 4236. Came all the way back to the prior all-time high, reaccumulated. This looks like the sign of strength. This doesn't look too bad to me. Actually, the next leg takes you to about $1.50. Quant is sinking ship. No, Quant, listen. My boy won't into MLK mode. What are you saying right now, Chad? I have a dream that one day Sonic will be not to the moon, but to Jupiter, baby. Let's go. $700 for Quant. Me, myself, and I said Sonic going to $1 billion. You better believe. Sooner or later, because here's the deal. I'm going to continue as long as there's blood pumping through my veins. We're going to continue to grind on that. Everyone bought today won't regret it. That's a fact. On my mama! ICP, $100 for ICP. How can I help support Sonic? Joey, I love that question. Join the Telegram. Raid on Twitter, on TikTok. DCA, I'm not telling anyone to ape in. I don't want you to. I don't want you to ape in because I don't want you to be overexposed. Dollar cost average. Not only to Sonic, but to some fundamental blue chips as well. Because I want you to make money. Has Sonic commercial launched? Yes, it is the last video that I posted. And we are the rockets, we are the fuel, we are the engineers. This is your captain speaking. Next up to Jupiter. The reason I say that is because if we're really going to take it to $1 billion, if we're really going to take it to 10 billion and beyond, there is no free lunch. And Joey has the right mindset. How can I help? Because it's going to take all of us doing all of our parts every day in every way, making it better and better and better and better and better and better and better. Dude, we are correcting. My brother in Christ. My brethren. All right, let's go back to Bitcoin. Let's go back to Bitcoin. He says we are correcting. We are correcting. We are. That's what he's saying. Let's see. 69,000. All right. In what world? A back test from August We're up 47%. That is 6 years of stock market gains since August. No, we are not. All right, I don't know if you guys know this. Cliff is back in the flesh. Your dad says stop pumping. You guys know your dad? What up, Skeeb? In a minute. The cream rises to the top.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
XRP. Remy says hi. What's up, Remy? I hope we'll be live stream from body waxing show. Okay. Sure. Trick-or-treating is over. Let's trade. And I hope, listen, Roman, Mr. Roman, I want you to keep that same energy when Bitcoin goes above 80K. Keep that same energy for me, please. Thank you. Thank you for the roses, brother. I appreciate you.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Why alt's dumping again? Because Bitcoin's down, bro. My brethren. Here's how it works. Bitcoin is the sun. Bitcoin is the sun of the market. You feel the heat of the sun when it rises. When the sun goes back down, you lose the heat. When it is nighttime, it is more chilly outside. Bitcoin is the sun of the market. It brings life to every single thing. When Bitcoin goes up, everything goes up exponentially higher. When Bitcoin goes down, everything goes down exponentially higher. That's the game. That's been the game for a decade. LCX chart looking juicy. I agree. As far as medium caps, I think LCX might be the juiciest. Bitcoin goes up before or after elections? Yes, is the answer to that question. I got my 10 FTs. When baby mountain child coming, brother. Hit me in the DMs, brother. Can't argue with that. Listen, Dennis, by the way, I don't want to live in an echo chamber. Me and Alex have very differing opinions. Sometimes we agree. Sometimes we don't. We disagree on a lot. But our show is awesome. By the way, we'll be live tomorrow, 12 p.m. Central, or Eastern. 12? Is it a.m.? Is noon Eastern. Jesus. Noon Eastern. Me and Alex are very different on our opinions a lot of times. Some things we agree on, some things we disagree on. How we get there, we certainly do not arrive to any conclusions the same way. He's more of fundamentals, I'm more of technicals. But that's what makes our show so great. I don't want to live in an echo chamber. What do you mean by juicy LCX? Is that bad or okay? That's good. Juicy is good. Do you like your steaks dry or juicy? I like mine juicy. I like mine medium rare and super juicy. EOS thoughts. XRP, $5 to $14. You both share the same commitment, though. That's right. I respect him. I like Alex a lot. I have a lot of respect for him. I've had personal conversations with him. I believe that he believes. He and I are on the same page with Sonic and Hee. Like, we're going to do this forever. It's a legacy play. On to Hood Juicy. All right, let's someone's asked me about EOS a few times. Let's look at EOS. It's on TikTok. It'll be on TikTok. And the replay is available on YouTube. All right, let me check their market cap on EOS. Let's see. All right, I don't think anything egregious here. What's the circulating supply? It doesn't really show. Yeah, I don't think this is egregious. This chart looks okay to me. It doesn't look awesome, I'll give you that. But this looks like finally accumulation is forming. So we could be hanging out here for a minute still. Like this, getting your sign of strength. I think that EOS is probably just going to retrace. It's a privacy coin, and it's hard for... I like privacy coins, and I think that it's valuable. But it's not valuable as far... Or it's not as valuable as it could be for an investment. And the reason is because you're not going to find privacy coins on centralized exchanges by design, right? So Monero, good luck buying Monero on an exchange. EOS, you're not going to find it on an exchange because they don't want you to be able to easily access it. So for that reason, I think it will be difficult to go into price discovery. So I think about $7. I have Bitcoin. Do I sustain it? Filecoin. Filecoin has one of the highest inflations known to man. Filecoin will not be making a new all-time high this bull market. Now, since I don't sell, I lost 1K. You didn't lose, brother. How many Bitcoins do you have? OG, you don't need to tell me. But let's just say you have 1 Bitcoin. Just like I'm sitting here playing with 1 ounce of silver. I'm playing with 1 ounce of silver. If the value of this goes up, it's at $33 last I checked. If the value of my silver goes up, or if my value of my silver goes down. So, a couple of days ago, silver was at $35. Now it's at $32. Did I lose my silver? Or did the thing that we're measuring it in go down? Because in reality, 1 ounce of silver equals 1 ounce of silver. 1 Bitcoin equals 1 Bitcoin. Okay? Forever. And there is a finite amount of silver, meaning they cannot just print silver. There is a finite amount of gold, meaning they cannot just print gold. There is a finite amount of Bitcoin. 21 million. That's the maximum forever. They cannot just print Bitcoin. But you know what they can? You know what they will? You know what they have? They will, and they will continue to do is print more money. Every president, left or right, blue or red, man or woman, has doubled this number. That will continue. 80% of all of the money that has ever been printed in the history of forever has been printed since 2020. That is not sustainable. Nor are we turning that ship around. We have already hit the iceberg. We are all chilling on the Titanic. And if a little bit of water splashes you along the way, fine. Get the hell off the ship. Get off the back. Unrealized loss. I hate watching it go down. OG, the best thing you can do is dollar cost average. Buy a little bit each and every week, and you will get your average cost down. When I click the link tree, it says unavailable. I will update that. Thank you for letting me know. You can join the Telegram, though. LCX a good buy now? I think so. Cliff Stern again. Mason pays you to FUD Filecoin. That's cap. Thank you for the pumpkin, Christine. And thank you for the roses. I appreciate you, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Thank you for the rose, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
All right, someone says $5 to $14. Pre-appeal decision? All right, one thing that you will consistently find with me. you will consistently find with me is, let me take a drink of coffee. 0. Not some, not all, not a lot, not a few. 0 of my predictions are based off of news and are based off of narratives. Why is that? I have a whole chart dedicated. It says, trade the news and you will lose. Why is that? Well, let's take a look. All right, Japan rate cuts at the local bottom. Everyone told me the bull market was over. Germany and Mt. Gox were selling at the local bottom. Everyone said the bull market's over, I promise. Bitcoin ETF gets approved on the absolute local top. Everyone says we're going straight to 1 million. The war in Israel kicked off at the local bottom. Everyone and their brother said we're going to 10K, brother. There's no way that Bitcoin can survive World War III. We're cooked at the local bottom. The SVB, Silicon Valley Bank, went to 0. And for some reason, people thought that that was bad for Bitcoin. The whole reason we have Bitcoin in the first place is to be your own bank, but one of the largest institutional banks goes to 0, and somehow people in their brain literally convinced themselves that this meant that we're going to 10K. Trust me, bro. My wife's boyfriend told me. At the local bottom, we didn't go a second lower. FTX went to 0. At the absolute bottom, we didn't go a second lower. Luna went to 0. At the local bottom, maximum fear, maximum pain. If you trade the news, you will lose. Why is that? Why is that? Why, if you trade the news, you will lose? Well, here's why. Because Richard D. Wyckoff figured this out 100 years ago. Shout out to the GOAT, Richard D. Wyckoff. The GOAT had the fundamental realization. You might be saying to yourself, the markets are rigged, bro. It's rigged. Guess what? You're right. You're correct. But that's why I like Wyckoff. It is rigged. But Wyckoff tells us, and it has the lens, we have the filter that the market is rigged. And that's how we're going to analyze it, knowing that it's ran by the apex predators. It doesn't mean we can't make money, but it means if we think like retail, we're going to get wrecked like retail. But Wyckoff, Richard D. Wyckoff, the GOAT, had the fundamental realization that the stock prices trends were driven primarily by institutional and other large operators who manipulate stock prices in their favor. The game was rigged from the start, Jimbo. All right, so if you look at the news, if you look at the narratives, if you trade by the news, you need to ask yourself this question. Think about it one layer deeper than is being presented to you. Okay, what is being presented to you? Where are you getting the news from? Where are you getting the narrative from? You're getting it from reporters, of course. Who hired the reporters? Who hired the reporters? The people that you are trading against. I promise you, I promise you, I promise you, I promise you. There is no piece of news, there is no piece of narratives that you are getting from any reporter that they don't already have. Period. By the time you hear about it, it's done. It's over with. It's done. We done with the 90s. We done with the news. So there you go. I do not care about the appeal. That's the long way of telling you I do not care about the appeal. My target for XRP is $5 to $14 with an appeal or without an appeal, with a high 5, with anything. I don't care. $5 to $14. Period. That's right. Hey, Stephen Fred knows what is up. He says Bitcoin has pulled back on every full or new moon for the past 7 months. 100%. I tell people this. Listen, TradingView is a multi-million-dollar company. I did not put this here. They put it here. Your boy Ski did not ask them, please, put the moon phases on the chart. Please, for the love of God. I didn't do it. But it's here. Why is it here? Why is it here? Every white one is the full moon. Every blue one is the new moon. Local bottom, 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 local bottom. Every blue one, local top, local top, local top, local top, local top, local top, local top. Come on, man. Come on, man. So what? Why is it that way? Is this because I'm going to read you your horoscope and tell you you're an Sagittarius? No. No, it's not because. What is money? Money is internet money that is real because we agree it's real. What is it really? It's not real. It's real because we agree it's real. When was the last time you went to your bank? Money is real because we agree it's real. So what is it actually? Money is energy. Money is how we measure energy. That's what money is. If you stop thinking about money as in paper and start thinking about money as energy, you will start to understand a lot more things. Money is energy. That's how we measure energy. It is always the last dip, brother. Going to 60K now, as always. Trust me. Trust me, bro. My wife's boyfriend told me. All right, Cliff, what was your pinned comment? I see that you pinned something, but it doesn't tell me what. Will H-bar retrace? Maybe. H-bar has a decent bit of inflation. Sup, Ski? XBORG. All right. Oh, bonk. Pepe, I think we'll 5 to 10x. I don't love Bonk's chart, man. It's the same thing. It'll probably run, but I think in the bear market, this is going to happen. Like, this worries me. So, the next leg, I'll tell you, like, but I think in the bear market, it's going to be bloody for Bonk. It might very well pass it. Just because where we're at, 3x from here, though. Cliff, did you sell your Harris? Elevate your third eye says he's a Sagittarius. IMX, I got you, bro. Total supply is ready. I just looked at it, bro. This is what we're looking at right now. SUI. We did a video on SUI, but in short, it's basically the total market cap is working on distribution, in my opinion. It doesn't have a ton of mustard left. That was one of my most hated videos. I made most of my videos on YouTube get an average like ratio of about 93-95%. So meaning, like, if 100 people watch it, 95 of them will like it. Or if 100 people like it, 95 of them is a like and 5% is a dislike. That's about my average for YouTube. The Sui video that I made, I had a 48% like ratio. That was one of the most hated videos of all time. And here's the deal, I don't care. Because I'm not here to make friends, I'm here to tell the truth. And the truth is, this is working on distribution. This is what I've laid out. It could very well get to the 3618, which is about 725 billion. But this is what it's working on, in my opinion. And it's going to come all the way back to about $3 billion market cap. $4.50 for our drum. That's how you know I'm right, by the way. 48% when my average is 95%. That triggered some people. Same thing for the Jasmine video I made. People were pissed. But I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to tell you the truth. Am I right every single time? No, I'm not. Do I bat 1,000? No, I don't. But my track record speaks for itself. And whatever I tell you, right, wrong, or indifferent, is by my own sword. It's what I believe based off of the data, logic, and reason. And that's the best I can do for you. Yo, boy ski. What's up, bro? XRP. $5 to $14. If you want to enter now with 10K, which coins would you recommend and why? Okay, so I made a video. I like that question, but I just made a video with $1,000. I would just double the numbers or 10x the numbers. But I'll give you the cliff notes. Knowledge, read the Bitcoin Standard. Read the white paper. Understand why it is you hold what you hold. And then split that 10,000 into 3 separate categories. Low market cap, medium cap, and blue chips. And then in addition to your 10K, I would DCA every single week. Some blue chips I like are Bitcoin, Link, XRP, ADA, VET. Some mid caps I like, Flux, Ergo, LCX. Some low caps that I like, Saucer Swap, Hee. And of course, the GOAT, Sonic. Do you think the outcome of the USA election will have an impact on Sol Bitcoin? If so, why? No, I don't. I think that people want that to be the reason. People are uncomfortable with the chicken coming before the egg. What do I mean by that? I fundamentally believe, show me the charts, I will tell you the news. I fundamentally believe. In fact, I have lots of data to prove it. I don't want to do it again. I already did it. But I'm going to briefly show you that by the time a narrative comes out, the event is over. People think that the narratives come first and then the price happens. And it's the opposite. On my mama, it's the opposite. Japan rate cut at the local bottom. People thought that it was going to continue to go lower. At the absolute local bottom. Germany Mt. Gox selling at the local bottom. Look, you can see it verifiably. Bitcoin from that moment when everyone said, well, this just came out, so we're cooked. What did it do? 30% to the upside. That's about 3 years of stock market gains. Japan rate cut. 47%. That's about 6 years of stock market gains. Bitcoin ETF gets approved at the local top. It crashed how much percent? It's not just upside. It happens both ways. 21% correction. The war in Israel. We haven't been lower since that moment. Immediately after Silicon Valley Bank went to zero, everyone said we're going lower. 57% to the upside in a few weeks. By the time you hear about it, it's over. It makes people uncomfortable. They want a reason. Why is it pumping, you boy ski? Because there's nothing like price action to create price action. It's not the narratives. It's not the news. By the time you hear about the narrative of the news, it's done. People, in their mind, in their heart, they want to believe that there's a reason that it will do it. And I'm telling you the reason is the charts and the price action. And those price action and reason will create the narratives, or they will come out. Bitcoin's getting rugged. That chart is looking crazy. Bitcoin dumping. By dumping, do you mean 47% to the upside over the last few months? 47% to the upside over the last few months? How many days is this? 84 days? 6 years of stock market gains in 84 days, followed by a pullback, a back test of the prior range of 6% is dumping, my brethren. 47% to the upside in 90 days, less than. 6% back test of the prior range is dumping, my brethren in Christ. In dumping? Come on. Come on, fam. Come on, fam. 4.5% downside. What's the FUD? FUD is fear, uncertainty, doubt. If you're asking me what it actually is. ICP $100. I don't think it's going to go lower than... I don't think we're going lower than where we're at, honestly. But 65K, anything in that range is technically possible. What broker do you use? It's in the bottom right corner. You can use that link in the bottom right corner. Right here. That is the one that I use. But I believe in self-custody. All right? Even if I use it, let me tell you what. A centralized exchange is like a public restroom. Okay? You would not go to a public restroom, sit down, bare cheeks, and scroll through TikTok. No, you would not. You would get in, do your business, and get out. That's what an exchange is. I believe in self-custody. All right? Self-custody. That is your home toilet where you can put your bare cheeks on there and you can scroll through TikTok. All right? Don't put your bare cheeks on a public restroom, you nasty. That trend line is awful until it wasn't. Trend is your friend until it's not. Don't keep it on Coinbase? No. Listen, if you're brand new to crypto, I've been in crypto since 2014. I have nothing to sell you. If you're brand new to crypto, I've been in this game for a decade. I've been through multiple bear markets. Every single bear market. Let me say it again because I don't think you heard me. Every single bear market. The bottom is marked by a major exchange that was too big to fail, going to zero. Not your keys, not your crypto. All right, it's like this. All right, I buy silver. I love me some silver. Give me all the silver. I love silver. All right, I buy silver every single week. Love me some silver, okay? So when I go to my silver shop and I buy some silver, I give my buddy Jim some cash. I said, what's the spot price of silver? I already know. And I buy some silver, right? But if Bitcoin is like silver, I would not go to the silver shop, swap my dollars for silver, and then just leave it there. Like, all right, Jim, see you later, buddy. Take good care of it for me. I'll see you next week. Hopefully you still got it. No! What I do is I trade the dollars for the silver, and then I take the silver to my house, and I secure it. A hardware wallet or a software wallet is the same thing for crypto. You take it from the exchange, right? So I'm exchanging my silver at the coin shop. I'm exchanging the dollars for silver at the coin shop, and then I'm taking it and possessing it so that no one, they got to go through my dead body to get this silver. All right? Crypto is the same way. If you view the coin shop is similar to the exchange. It's right in the name, exchange. You're exchanging US dollars for crypto and crypto for US dollars. That's what it's for. It's not for storage. It's not the storage place. It's the exchange. It's right in the name. Okay? Don't store your crypto on an exchange. Listen, it's all fine and dandy now that Bitcoin's at 70K, but it's not going to be fine and dandy when Bitcoin goes to 138K and then it starts to crash for real, like the real bear market. It won't be fine and dandy because one of these exchanges, if not 5 or 10 or 20 of them, is going to be over leveraged. Because here's the deal. The institution is degenerate gamblers just like you. And they get over leveraged just like you. Every single recession, by the way, where real people lose their jobs for real deal, is caused by institutional investors being over leveraged because they're degenerate gamblers too. How do you think the 2008 financial crisis happened? Mexi probably the first to go. I wouldn't be surprised if, listen, Coinbase probably is fine. Probably. But listen, I thought FTX was fine. It could happen to any of them. It could be Binance. It could be any of them. But the point is, it's fine to use them. But use them for what they're meant to be used for. Exchanging or trading, and then get your crypto off there when you're done. All right, if I trade dollars for silver, I'm taking the silver back to my house. I'm not leaving it with my good buddy Jim. Listen, FTX was bigger than Coinbase, brother. Steven, FTX was bigger than Coinbase. What is thought difference between Alex about next year? Alex thinks that we are going into a recession. Alex thinks that something is fundamentally broken. I actually agree with that. I actually agree with what he is saying, but where I disagree is the timing of how it's going to play out. Because there's a saying, there is something fundamentally broken. It's called the dollar. The dollar is the thing that's fundamentally broken, okay? The dollar itself is in a bubble, and that's what we're measuring every single thing in. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, there's a saying in the markets, and that saying is, the markets can stay irrational far longer than you can stay solvent, right? So the best example of this is 2008, our good buddy Michael Burry, the one who famously shorted the top in 2008. Except not actually. He shorted in 2006 and got wrecked for 2.5 years. He found a fundamental flaw in the market. He was correct about the fundamental flaw and proceeded to get absolutely wrecked. Absolutely, positively, undeniably wrecked for the next 2.5 years before he was actually correct. So that's where I disagree. I agree with his thesis that something's broken and the chickens will at some time come home to crow. I disagree on the timing of when he thinks it's going to happen. I think it's 2029. John knows what's up. 2029. Any thoughts on Wrap Bitcoin coming to Solana in November through Zeus? I think that's cool. Do you think we get more stimulus checks anytime soon? Asking for a friend. I don't know about that. Maybe. Let me know when I can ask you a question. You can ask a question right now. But they will print us out, right? That's what they keep doing. They keep printing us out. Right? Once you start injecting it. So 2008 was the first time that it really started for real. 1971 was the fundamental breakage of the market. 2008 was the climax of that breakage. And then from 2008 is when they aggressively started quantitative easing, money printing, right? Once any government has ever started that pill, there's no going back. That's it. What's your predictions? What's your thoughts on Litecoin? I like Litecoin. I think it's a solid mining coin. I'm bullish on all mineable coins. I like Litecoin's chart. Render to me is in a different phase. Why did gold dip together with Bitcoin and all the rest of the markets? Because, Adrian, the people that run the market are the people that run every market. It's the apex predators. It's the same people. That's why. It's all the same. It's all the same people. You might be thinking to yourself, the markets are rigged. You're correct. But that's how you should analyze it. That's how you should. And you should, anytime regular people are doing something, do the opposite. Because I promise you, the apex predators are rigging it against regular people. Damn, I thought gold would be a safe haven. Gold is a safe haven in the long term. Bitcoin is a safe haven in the long term. Dips doesn't mean it's bad. Long term. XRP is more centralized than Solana. Is a recession good for crypto? We only had one. We had two. 2008 and then 2022. Neither time it was good. But I don't think we're actually going to get one until 2029. That's my point. I think we're going to be rocking and rolling, even though something is fundamentally broken. Because that's what happens. When something is fundamentally broken, it is. I'm agreeing. The US dollar is fundamentally broken, okay? Even so, the thing that happens before the chicken comes home to crow is the rockin' and rollin' phase. What's Bitcoin support at the moment? All of this. Technically 66,000. 65,000. Bitcoin was created because of the 2000 financial crisis. That's right. We are so going higher, LOL. All right, let me ask you. After you drop, if price equals supply and demand, and let's just say for the sake of argument, the stuff that we're measuring, because the only things I'm investing on have good tokenomics, aka low to no inflation. And they've dropped 90%. Hey, by the way, before we go there, you know what else has dropped 90%? You know what else has dropped 90%? This thing has dropped 98% of its purchasing power since 1971. 1971, since 2001, 60% of the purchasing power is going to zero. All right, so let's say for the sake of argument, the coins that we're looking at have good tokenomics, aka low to no inflation. If it doesn't have a lot of inflation and the money printer never stops and it's already dropped 90%, do you think it's going to continue? And what are you owning that's dropped 90% this year? What do you own that's dropped 90% this year? Because Bitcoin is up a 4x. 400 years of stock market gains. Every altcoin has dropped 90%. Where? What? Give me one example of one coin with good tokenomics, good fundamentals, and good charts that has dropped 90%. Let's go through the Wyckoffsky list and see about this alleged 90% drop. See, you can just throw out numbers. We could just throw out numbers, but let's check that. All right, we're gonna go from the top. But the actual market started here. So we'll do it from the absolute top. We'll cherry pick for you because I know that that's what you want. But from January till now, ICP is down 10%. 90% is what it would have been if it wasn't 10%. But let's cherry pick from the top because that's what you want. 60%. 60% is, you see how that's not 90%, but also it did a 6x before that. Before the 60% correction in the same year, because this was in 2023, it did a 6x before a 60% correction. All right, but that's just one example. Come on, bro. That's just one example. All altcoins have dropped 90%. All right, let's look at some more examples, shall we? because I can do this all day. Don't hit me with numbers. Don't hit the numbers guy with numbers. All right, let's look at VET. We'll do the absolute. We'll cherry pick the top because that's what they want us to do. We'll cherry pick the top, but we're going to do the year. 22%. Cherry pick the top. 61% again. You see how that's not 90%? And what did it do before then? Oh, I don't know. A 4x, 400 years of stock market gains before a 60% drop. You see how that's not 90%? Don't hit the math guy with math, bro. All right, let's look at H&T. Come on, let's do this. Don't hit the numbers guy with numbers. Let's just cherry pick it. Come on. He wants us to cherry pick 73%. You see how that's not... No, I lied. Let's go from the top to where we're at right now. H&T down 41%. You see how that's not 90%? All right, let's go to Rose. We're not even going to show you what it's up. That was up a 10x. We're not worried about it. Rose was up a 5x. From the top to where we're at right now, 65%. You see how that's not 90%? AVAX did a 5x. And then it's down after the 5x, 58%. You see how that's not 90%? LCX, everything's down 90%, bro. All the altcoins. Cherry picking from the absolute top. They're down 90%, bro. Trust me, my wife's boyfriend. 76%. You see how that's not 90%? By the way, LCX before the 70% correction, what did it do? Oh, nothing. Just 1,000 years of stock market gains, a 10x. Shiba Inu, I could do this all day, brother. All day. Don't hit the numbers guy with numbers. 61%. You see how that's not 90%? You see how 61% is not 90%? What did Shiba do before then? Oh, nothing. Just 800 years of stock market gains. No big deal. In the same year. In 1 year. 800 years of stock market gains. No big deal. What about ADA? I've yet to find one that's down 90%. All of them are down 90%, but I've yet to find one. 58% from the tippity top, cherry picking. Cherry picking. Before it did a 2.5x, no big deal. 250 years of stock market gains. What about Doge? Let's cherry pick from the top on all of these. I've yet to find one down 90%. 27%. We're not even going to worry about the upside. I know it did a 5x. We're not worried about it. What about XYO? They're all down 90%, bro. Come on. 64%. I've yet to find one. Yet to find one. I own Casper. Okay, Casper might actually be. Casper might be down 90%. That might be the one. Why use Wyckoff with trend lines? I swear every crypto trader uses trend lines. Well, if every crypto trader is doing it, you shouldn't do it. Don't do what other people are doing. Do you know why other crypto people don't use Wyckoff? I'm not telling you to use Wyckoff. But I am telling you that's what the Apex Predators use. I am telling you other people don't learn it because it's difficult to learn. Trends are easy. It's easy to draw a straight line and say, yep, nana and a boo-boo, stick your face in doo-doo. Anybody can do that. That's why every crypto trader does that. But bro, Wyckoff is goated. I use with okay. Yeah, there you go. You know what's up, bro. Bitcoin making higher highs and higher lows. That's right. That's all it is. Higher highs, higher lows. People think we're cooked. Higher highs, higher lows. You think long on Chainlink is a good idea? As long as your leverage is not crazy. Low to no leverage. Or low to no leverage. Like, I don't do anything above 20x. But really, I like to stay around 5 to 10x. Do you trade? No, I don't. Is there a good Wyckoff tutorial video you like. I teach Wyckoff. If you become a member on TikTok, YouTube, Patreon, or buy 2 NFTs from Solnic, I upload videos weekly. I teach it. And I teach it from the lens of crypto, because it wasn't created for crypto. Future thoughts on SHIB 5 to 10x. Should I exit my ADA long? I'm liquidated at 32 cents. What's your... Do you like Phantom or rather Sonic now? I don't have Sonic. I have Solnic. Sonic is my favorite 100x meme coin. It's up 3x this month. Phantom, FTM. I haven't looked at... All right, let's look at their market cap. By the way, here's a pro tip. It's not going to work for this one. Pro tip, though. If given the option to look at a chart, always look at the market cap. The market cap tells you the truth minus inflation. Or the truth with inflation. Price does not tell you the truth with inflation. Phantom's chart looks beautiful. This is the same setup that I'm looking for over and over and over and over again. Markdown, accumulation, sign of strength, back test of the prior range. Chef's kiss. I think Phantom's going to perform very well. Parabolic, $8 hairs. XRP, can I ask your opinion? Would you swap like 2K of XRP for Solnic? Maybe 4K of XRP. I like XRP for a blue chip. If you're asking me which one's going to perform better, it's Solnic. But I think XRP will perform well. I think XRP is a long-term hold. Turbo prediction, $1 billion market cap. Damn, do you only trade crypto? Yes. Listen, I have silver. I have gold. I have real estate. I have rental properties. I have ETFs. VLO. I have boring shit outside of crypto. But all that stuff is just boring. But all of my bandwidth goes towards crypto. XRP terrible tokenomics. Lie detector determined that was a lie. All right, let's do it. Let me show you what terrible tokenomics looks like versus what you just claimed. All right, what do I mean by tokenomics? That they're dumping supply on your head. That's a narrative for XRP. That is a narrative for XRP. Let me show you what it actually looks like, though. Filecoin. All right, so when you go to just easy peasy lemon squeezy, go to CoinMarketCap, type in any coin you like, go to all, look at the price, take a mental note of the price. On Filecoin, the price is just dead for 2 years, 3 years. And then look at the market cap. It did a 0.5 Fibonacci retracement while the price was dead. That's what bad tokenomics looks like. Let's look at XRP. Does XRP have a variance from how the price looks versus the market cap? That's what bad tokenomics looks like. The fuck is that other one? All right, so here is the price. Here's the market cap. No, it does not. No, it does not. Turbo, sir. My prediction for Turbo is $1 billion market cap. They print coins every month. In escrow. Look at the market cap, bro. The market cap doesn't lie. All right, if a coin was printing... All right, look, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Let's go in the nitty-gritty. Let's look at Filecoin. All right, let's compare market cap versus price. All right, here's the price. Let's do double. Is this the real? I don't think this is the real Web3 guy. No. Somebody blocked that. Joshua Jake. That's not the real Jake. I got it. All right. Wolf on Soul. All right, let me show you what bad tokenomics looks like, bro. All right, on the top, we have Filecoin's market cap. Market cap tells you what the truth is. On the top, we have Filecoin's market cap. Market cap tells you what the truth is minus with inflation, with inflation. Price tells you what the price is without inflation, okay? Now, when I pull a Fibonacci, if the market cap, if it has good tokenomics, the price and the market cap should be similar. I'm okay if it's off a little bit, 20, 30, 40%. I'm okay with that. I understand, like, you're a business, you need liquidity, you need development costs. I can live with that as an investor. About 40% is when I start getting like, what are you doing here? Okay? Okay, but so when I pull a Fibonacci on the market cap, from the top to the bottom, this red line is the 236, okay? From the top to the bottom, this red line is the 236. They should be very close. So let's see where it is from the 236. What's the percentage from the 236 right now, market cap? 83%. All right, what's the price to the 236? They should be the same. They should be similar. They should be similar. 83% for market cap to the same red line. All right, 15x. That's what bad tokenomics looks like. That's not what XRP is. Do they have infinite supply? No, they don't. They have 1 billion. It's not infinite. Or 100 billion, excuse me. 100 billion maximum supply. Maximum supply. Maximum supply. Max. See, like, you can't just, like, go off of narratives, bro. You got to get in the weeds. You got to get in the weeds. The answer is no. Look, we just showed you, brother. I just showed you. Like, get out of your feels. Get out of your feels for just a moment. Just a moment. I'm not here to convince you to buy XRP. I don't care. I'm not a part of the XRP cult. I don't care. But I am here to present data, facts, logic, and reason to the best of my ability. So get out of your feelings. I just showed you what bad tokenomics looks like. You keep saying that they're printing. The lie detector, the market cap, determined that that is a lie. If they were printing, this market cap would be making new all-time highs. Look at SUI, the thing that everyone loves with all their heart. Let's look at SUI. All right, SUI's an easy one. Ah, my God, why are you white? Please stop it. Everyone loves SUI with all their heart. Look at the price. It's a double top. Market cap, parabolic. That's what bad tokenomics looks like. Let's look at Jasmy. You see how XRP looked the same and that didn't look the same? Let's look at Jasmy. Dead for 3 years. Market cap, new all-time high. That's what bad tokenomics looks like. That's what dumping supply on your head looks like. XRP does not look like that. I don't care if you buy it, but I do care if we present information correctly. Show us a good tokenomics. Bitcoin. They should look the same. If you compare price versus market cap, they should be the same or similar. Okay? Price, market cap. See how they're the same? That's what good tokenomics looks like. That means they're not dumping supply on your head. I'll look at Honey. I don't know if it's going to reflect it. Look, I don't care if you buy XRP, but I do care if you present information correctly. When is this date? So the price, yeah, it does reflect it. Do you know why Nvidia dropped today? Because everything dropped today. IMX. eGold or Ergo or eGold? Ergo. Sir, you're a good man. Thank you. I can spare that. I have my bag to the moon. When Sonic going on some major exchanges? Very soon, Alex. What to invest? On spot. On spot is where you should invest. Listen, I like coins that have charts that look like this with good, low to no inflation. I am not emotional about any of these coins. I promise you on my mama. I'm not a part of any team. I analyze things through data, logic, reason. And I'm not perfect every single time. I don't bat 1,000, but that filter puts me in the right flavor way more than I'm not. In fact, I would argue the only times I'm not in the right flavor is when I deviate from that. All right? So anything with a chart that looks like this right here, this is ICP. You have your big old, just for beginners, you don't need to be a nerd like me, a big old U, and then a back test. That's the chart I'm looking for with low to no inflation. All right? So let's show you how this plays out. So let's do ICP on the bottom. And then let's do FET on top. So this is how it plays out over and over and over again. This is the only setup I'm looking for. All right? The only thing I'm looking for. All right? Can we agree that these look similar? Can we agree that these look similar? All right? Do you need to be a nerd to see that, yes, this looks kind of the same? All right? So you have your distribution. That's the top. So that's 2021. You have your markdown. That's what we call the bear market. The markdown, the bear market. You have your accumulation phase. Your move to the upside. Your sign of strength, your back test of the prior range, Most of the market is right here. 80% of the market looks like this. It looks just like this right here. And then this is what's next. It's called the markup phase. It's called the bull run. That's what I'm looking for. Some coins that I like. ICP looks like that. Link looks like that. VeChain looks like that. HNT looks like that. Rose looks like that. AVAX looks like that. LCX looks like that. Shiba looks like that. ADA looks like that. Doge looks like that. XYO looks like that. XTC, Dent, API 3, Theta, Tel, Naka, IOTX, Crow looks like that. I think that's it on the list. Flux looks like that. So there you go. Sonic and Hee are my top atomic / micro cap meme coins. The 100x plus potential. Anyone get all that? Yes, people have got all that. It's the people that are part of the Patreon / TikTok members / YouTube members / 2 or more NFTs get access to exactly what I'm holding when I buy, when I sell. Shib will do it 5 to 10x. I have a spreadsheet of that on my for my members. Plus more. My brother in Christ, you're still on this. Listen, okay. Last thing I'm gonna say about this. Radel, last thing I'm gonna say about this. At what point in time when I was talking about XRP did I tell you hope or the case or The Simpsons said it or anything about that? 0 times did I say that. Doge will do a 5 to 10x. All of my analysis, all of my thesis is based off of data, logic, reason. All right, so if you want me to do TA on XRP, let's do TA on XRP. Because I talked to you about, like, there is a myth. I understand that there is a myth that XRP the people are dumping supply. And it's verifiably not true based off of market cap. When they do, it goes into liquidity for escrow. That is different than dumping new tokens. Adding liquidity and dumping new tokens are different. All right, you want to do TA on it? And listen, I'm not here telling you it's going to 589 or 10,000. I'm saying it's going to $5. That's a good performer, but there's going to be stuff that performs better. I promise you that. There will be large market caps. VeChain, in my opinion, is going to perform better than XRP. Lots of blue chips will outperform XRP. But I'm not going to spew things that are not true. I'm not a part of the cult. I'm not a part of the army. I'm not a part of the religion of XRP. All right? I'm just not. I'm not gonna be. But, and also, at the same time, I think it's going to perform well because of data logic reason. Is it going to, are you going to invest $100 and you're going to be rich? No, that's not going to happen. That will not be happening. All right, let's do some TA on XRP. All right, so on the top. So firstly, on the top, we have XRP, supply plus demand. There you go. Yep. We have XRP measured in Bitcoin. On the bottom, we have XRP measured in the US dollar. And these little yellow circles are the same. They're matched up. If you can see here, the dashed lines, they're the same. I know it's kind of like, let's try to make it the same proportionately. There you go. The same little circles are the same dates and time, okay? And every time, so data point number one, every time that XRP measured in Bitcoin has hit this level of support, and a 7x minimum has followed very soon afterwards, and we have just hit it again. A 7x minimum has followed every stinking time that XRP has hit this level. We're at the level right now. Right now. Not now, but right now. Okay? So that's data point number one. Data point number two. Let's look at Bitcoin versus XRP measured in US dollar. All right? Let's line this up. In my opinion, this is the same chart right here. These are different time frames, and I think there's good reason for that. Bitcoin has a 4-year cycle. XRP is the banker's coin. If you don't know about the banks, they and the stock market is on a 7-year cycle. Every 7 years we have a major crash. 87, Black Monday happened. 94, the bond market crashed. That was the 7th year. 2001, the dot-com bubble busted and 9/11 happened. That was the 7th year. 2008, the great financial crisis happened. That was the 7th year. 2015, the Chinese market crashed. That was the 7th year. 2022, Silicon Valley Bank, FTX, Luna Classic, the war in Israel. That was the 7th year. Every 7 years, we have a pretty major event that happens. Okay, so structurally, these are the same. They're on different time frames. This is a 4-year cycle for Bitcoin. This, in my opinion, is a 7-year cycle for XRP. Okay, so what do you have? You have a parabolic rise, parabolic rise. So this is Bitcoin in 2017 all the way till 2021. So parabolic rise for Bitcoin, parabolic rise for XRP. Then you have your distribution, which is the top. Distribution, which is the top. You have your markdown, the bear market. Markdown, the bear market. Then you have your retracement, which is like a ball bouncing from the top to the bottom, bouncing 50 to 70% up. That's what I call the retracement. Bitcoin did it in 2019. XRP did it in 2021. Then you crash back down, reaccumulate before going off and away into the bull market. Please name me one time where I'm saying Hope, The Simpsons, 589, any of that nonsense. $5 is my target. $2029. That's the next one. That's right. 2029, to me, that's the big one. All right, so where me and Alex disagree, he thinks that 2025 is when the chicken's going to come home to crow for the fundamental problem that exists right now. I agree, there is a fundamental problem, but to me, the chicken comes home to crow on the next 7th year, which is 2029. That's right. The effing Shemitah. That's right, the Shemitah. XRP is garbage. Listen, brother, if I give you all that data, facts, logic, reason, and those are still your opinions, I'm not here to convince you, bro. It's not what I'm trying to do. Can you do analysis on Shiba Inu? Shiba Inu has the same setup. Shiba Inu is on the coveted Wyckoffsky list. All right. This is the chart I'm looking for every stinking, I don't care what it is. I'm not emotional about any of my picks. I promise you I'm not. I'm not a Shiba Maxi. In fact, I hate how much supply it has. This chart looks damn good, though. What do you think about Chainlink? Chainlink is on the same list of charts that look like this. To me, this is my favorite setup, bar none. Without a question, not even close. Same setup. See how that's the same chart? All these charts are the same. My trading strategy is Wyckoff. If you want to learn about it, you can become a member on TikTok. You can become a member on YouTube. You can become a member on Patreon. Or you can buy 2 NFTs. I upload a video every single week teaching about it. How to see tokenomics for new coins. Typically, they'll show you on Dex Tools is a good tool, a good resource. It'll tell you the circulating supply. So if something is like 10%, that's a red flag. Gala, not good tokenomics. A lot of inflation over the last bear market. Link is ready. Link has the setup that I'm looking for. I'm teaching crypto. Listen. I know that XRP is the most polarizing coin in cryptocurrency. And you either love it or you hate it. I am the one person that you will find that is in neither camp. I do not care. So hear me. I am not an XRP maxi or an XRP cult. That is not what I do. And I know XRP is almost like the Orange Man. You either love him or you hate him. And if you speak his name, somebody is going to raise a fist or they're going to get triggered. But neither are true. All right? So don't be emotional about what I'm saying, because all of my thesis is based off data, logic, reason. If you disagree, that's fine. But all I ask is to disagree from data, logic, reason. Charts, TA. Disagree from those points of view. Don't disagree because Orange Man's bad. That's XRP's the Orange Man, okay? You either love him or you hate him. I don't care. But yes, I teach about crypto trading, how to analyze the market. Can you please explain the Sonic NFT project, how and where we can get them? Yes. LaunchMyNFT.io. You can join the Telegram. All of the NFT sales from this go to support the project, which is Sonic. So go to LaunchMyNFT.io, connect a wallet with the Solana that is needed, search hedge funds with a Z and purchase 2 of these NFTs. And that will get you lifetime access to my course, which I upload to weekly. You can change Dex Tools links. Thoughts on Solana? $500. KV, thanks for the pumpkin, the boo, the lightning. You savage. Third planet. Thanks for the roses, bro. I missed you.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
What market cap need to hit to put Sonic on these big exchanges? Depends on what you classify as big. If you're asking me what market cap does it need to get on, like Binance or like a major exchange, it's 250 million market cap. Solana will fly past $500 like a jet over Kansas. I would gladly be wrong about that. I own 100 Sol. Woo! Drop a couple of those in Solnic. Not financial advice. That's my number one 100x meme coin. G-Dub, thanks for subscribing, bro. Appreciate you.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Is Quant the same path as XRP? Quant has a little bit different chart, but I think $700 for Quant is my target. If I had $1 for every time I heard last dip. All right, well, hear me out. How many dollars would you have for video evidence documented a crypto creator calling every stinking local bottom alongst the way? Video evidence documented with stakes on the line. How many dollars would you have? You would have $1. How about Caspa? I don't love Caspa's chart right here. I like it fundamentally long term. I don't like where it's at technically though. Render thoughts. Render is in a different phase. The value is not terrible, but I think there's better value. JV, thanks for the rose, bro. I appreciate you.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
$100 for ICP. Third Planet, thanks for the roses, bro. I appreciate you.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh
Thoughts,
yeah.
opinions on Ponky? I think Ponky will 5-10x. What do you think about Ondo? Ondo is highly inflationary. Again, if you're asking me to regurgitate everything that every other crypto creator has said, this is the wrong channel for you. Never once have I shilled Ondo. Never once have I shilled Sui. Never once have I shilled Arrow. If you're asking for a crypto creator who's going to regurgitate everything that every collective consciousness of every other creator is saying, this is the wrong channel. If you're asking for a creator who will live and die by his own sword, give you my unadulterated opinions, right, wrong, or indifferent, based off a data logic reason, this is the right channel for you. Sui prediction. Sui is working on distribution, in my opinion. What is hedge fund site you had open? That is the Solnic NFTs. If you get 2 of those NFTs, first of all the proceeds go towards Solnic, which is my number one 100x meme coin play. So that goes for developing, the marketing, for getting listed on exchanges for Solnic. But for you, for your benefit, for the NFTs, 2 of them get you lifetime access to my course, which I upload to weekly. Do a 2-minute deep dive on Render. What are you dressed for Halloween, brother? What am I dressed for Halloween? What am I dressed for Halloween? Oh, I gotta take my headphones off. We are the rocket. We are the fuel. We are the engineers. This is your captain speaking. Next stop, Jupiter. Let's go. That's what I'm dressed as. The astronaut taking Sonic to Jupiter. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the ghosts. Thank you for the rose, bro. I appreciate you, you savages.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Did that commercial drop? It did. Memes or AI? Listen. AI to me is the most like wordy thing ever. There's only like 2 coins that I think that actually have the potential to do AI, and I don't even think they're doing it right now. And that's Flux, and that's 3. Flux, Ergo, and DNX are the only ones I think that even have the potential to do what they're trying to do. Not that they're going to do it, but the computational power required to actually have sentient, artificial, real deal artificial intelligence, and not a buzzword that you slap on a paper and say, we did it. Because that's what 99% of the AI is. It's a buzzword with a data collecting thing, software, and they slap AI on it. But also, there's a lot of bad meme coins too. There's only a couple that I feel comfortable putting my name on. Sub $10 million market cap, and that's going to be the large caps is Doge, Shiba, and the micro caps is Hehe and Sonic. There's a couple others that are have you done ETH 7000 that I'm considering putting on my list that I'm comfortable putting my names on. Skis dressed as a Viking. What coins are backed by nuclear power? That's interesting narrative. Yo, Ski. DNX. Teo is the real deal. AI space, bro. Where's their computational power coming from? That's what I would say. It says, bro, I've lost $1,000 today. Can we please bottom already? DCA, brother. DCA. That's the best thing to do in the times of fear and the times of blood. They are Black Friday sales, DCA, and I promise you, you'll make it out alive. You'll make it out in the green. How about Soba? I don't know. Soba, I'm considering. But it's not on the list of me slapping my name on it. No. If you drew lines properly, we're back in the channel. Here's what we've done, brother. We're back testing the prior range. That's it. Period. I don't care about lines. I care about Wyckoff. Do you think when there's regulatory, we still make crazy gains? Okay, that's kind of a myth too. That regulatory clarity equals the space is done. That's not true. In fact, every time we've had regulatory clarity, that's typically when you get a real deal bull market. Render, bro, come on. Render is in a different phase, in my opinion. I don't love Render right here. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. Actually, okay, so like ideally you would have gotten Render here. This is the chart that I'm looking for, right? This is what I'm looking for. This is where you would have gotten it ideally. That's the chart, that's the setup that I'm looking for. This is a parabolic rise from that, which is what most of the market looks like right here. Distribution, markdown, but I do think actually though that this is working on the selling climax. So this to me, let's zoom in a little bit. Let's squish this so you can see. So this moment right here is the same structure as this moment. And it's probably somewhere in here structurally. So working on the bottom. I don't think that you're going to get lower than this $3.30. But the value is okay. $30. He said, you good now? Thoughts on November? November, the average return for Bitcoin is 40%. November, I think, is going to be rocking and rolling, specifically about the 15th. Specifically about the 15th. The election, oops, I said the word. TikTok, please. Please, I'm sorry. I said it. Please don't flag me. Please. That will be over. All of the prana, all of the attention is on that right now. And then about the 15th, that's going to be done. And then the prana, the attention is quickly going to shift towards the markets. So there you go. That's my thoughts. All right, guys. I'm starting to get a little bit of a migraine. But I appreciate you guys. I'll be live tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central Time. I'm doing a show with Alex in the morning, 12 Eastern Time. Me and him are going to do a show, 12 Eastern Time. Make sure you guys show up. Join the Telegram. Follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. I will never message you first. Never. It ain't me. If a yo boyski slides into your DMs, it's not me. I will never ask you for money. I will never ask you, how's your trading going? Or I have this thing. I have nothing to sell you, bro. Nothing. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Peace, love, prosperity. God first. God bless. I'm out.
Damn hustling, 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 hustling,
Hit your
hustling,
boy,
hustling,
Ski.
hustling, hustling.